Hello, I am that guy.
And I'm Chevy Sharp. Welcome back
to another rendition of Anime News Conference.
Yep, and hello, I am Nico the camera person, as usual. Now, I happen to have another person next to me, but he decided not to be on camera today, which is perfectly fine.
X here. You won't see me in the video today. I'm just sort of spectating, but I'll probably get a few comments here and there.
Do this real quick. See, there he is. He's just not going to be on proper camera. And we are totally, once again, disorganized. College, let me tell you, it makes you very, very busy, especially when you're trying to balance your job at the same time. So yeah, we have no actual news to give you right this second, except for one little thing that Chevy's going to tell you about real quick.
So we're super stoked right now because apparently a third-party company in Japan was. Don't mean to insult you in case you happen to be watching out there, guys. Big fan, very happy about what y'all did. Sorry about that.
He meant third party.
Third-party company out there in Japan decided they wanted to make a fan series of Dragon Ball Z, and it's an absolutely amazing similarity to the anime itself. It's real time, but they did. Don't worry, it's not evolution. Evolution is a joke. And director, if you're watching, you're a joke. So, anyways, moving on. This new series is going to be good. We don't know if it's a movie or a TV series. It most likely looks like a TV series because it will end with the whole next time on Dragon Ball Z, blah 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 blah. But it looks like it's like hour-and-a-half long episodes. So I'm like, is this a movie or a TV series? I don't know.
Very long TV series.
Mr. Chevy here actually showed us what it looks like, and even though I'm not really a fan of Dragon Ball Z anymore, I thought the effects were certainly very good, and it's real. It's live action, as they would call it, so there's real people in there and all that stuff. And so, considering just that kind of aspect, I thought it looked really good. I can't say anything else for Dragon Ball because, again, I'm not a fan anymore. So after that, we are going to talk about, we are actually going to have a gamer special today.
Yeah, I wanted to do an episode of 30 minutes of us talking about boobs, but no one wants to do that.
Yeah,
Please ignore that guy because he's a freaking idiot.
He has a mind in the gutter all the time, so forgive him. Anyways. So we're going to do a gamer special today. We thought about doing a TV show special, but neither myself or that guy actually have watched any TV recently.
To start off with this special, what have you guys been playing recently?
Destiny.
You can go jump off a cliff.
Destiny's a good series, man. It really is. But it's not just a series that you
It's not just that. I've been playing lately. I've been playing Destiny, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, a little bit of my Kingdom Hearts. Call of Duty, things like that. But mostly Destiny, but only because I really like the first-person shooter. Especially,
and I can agree with the statement. I feel like Destiny is a real fresh approach. Polar bear. Anyways, fresh approach. I got some speech problems going on today, man. I got a blister.
We got some speech problems here, people.
So, approach to FPSs, because there for a while, first-person shooters was getting kind of stale. They were all identical in almost every way. It got really repetitive in a very, very strong sense.
Case in point, Titanfall, and I believe was either the newest Modern Warfare or the new Black Ops 3. If you exclude the Titans themselves, Black Ops 3 and Titanfall fighting is actually similar, because in Black Ops 3 I've seen the demo, and honestly it looks just like Titanfall minus the giant mechs that you can take over and use to stomp your opponents into nothing but mush. Honestly, if it was between those two, I'd rather download and play Titanfall.
I disagree. I've actually been watching the beta. I watched on the launch live feed of IGN the beta, and I got to watch for like 4.5 hours, and there's a lot of really cool things that they added in Black Ops 3, and there's a lot of bad things that they took out from Black Ops 1 and 2. And first of all, shotguns lost a lot of power. But you can convert them into slug shells. That's cool, because now you got shotguns that are good at short range, and then you got shotguns that are pretty good at short range, but typically you take a high risk of missing your shot and just like going over the shoulder and hitting an ally. I mean, it's just bad. But at the same time, that's really good because now you ain't got to worry about shotguns being the most overpowered thing, which of course they haven't really been in a while, but it's just, that's just one balance we get. Submachine guns have much more spray range with faster rate. So you got a lot more of just like them blurring all over the place instead of being like sniper rifles firing in a laser beam. Speaking of which, sniper rifles have been toned down. A lot of them can fire fast, but the faster you fire, the less damage it starts doing, which is part of the coding. So if you're firing fast and if you open scope, I think somebody was telling me you have to hit 3 times open scope in order to kill them. And if you're quick scoping, you still have to land 2 successful hits in a roll, less than a second apart, to fully kill. That's really awesome. That means that we're going to see a little bit less trick scoping, a little bit less quick scoping. It's still going to be a thing. It's still going to be very powerful in the meta of the game. But ultimately, you're going to see less and less people doing it because they want to get that one-shot kill quick scope. They don't want to have to keep firing multiple times, sitting still, giving away their position, and taking the risk of an enemy coming up behind them and shoving a knife up their rectum. So, yeah, they got to deal with that scariness.
Shoving the knife up the rectum.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it on kill cams. I've seen it on kill cams. If you're sniping, people will stand behind you and aim directly between the cheeks and then knife. They don't just knife quickly. It's kind of funny, actually. I do it too.
Well,
Okay, well, anyway,
that
so
aside,
what have you been playing?
yeah, so,
Destiny, the reason why I like the game is it's a game where you got to find out what you like. You got to hit the ground feet running, not hit the ground face first.
yeah, with games like that, you usually have to really kind of like understand how the game works and what you want to do in the game, because it's kind of that kind of game from what I've seen. I don't play it personally, but yeah, I know Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon is coming out this year. Hopefully, at least they still don't have like a proper date for it. I just looked it up on Amazon yesterday. I wasn't actually looking for it specifically, but happened to see it. It's like, oh, they have it listed there, and yeah, they have a placeholder date. So, but hopefully it'll come out this year. If so, that'd be awesome. Right now, I am pre-ordering a couple of different games. Yoshi's Woolly World. I can't wait for that one. Even if I can't play it right now, I still can't wait for it. It's such a great game. So cute.
Well, on the
all
subject of
that.
Disney, one of the things I really like about it is the fact of the storyline and how you actually get to choose whether or not you do something, and the fact that you can actually go back and do the exact same thing over and over again as much as you want and everything. There is one slight downside I find to it, but the only downside really is the fact of the level up system. I mean, I don't mind gear grinding, but in a way, Destiny kind of takes it over because, like, currently I'm a level 16 Warlock, but I can go on missions that are either at my level or usually just not too low, like maybe a level or two below me or almost right at my level. But my level cap when I kill even a pretty strong enemy is like so low. It's just like, this is going to take freaking forever. And then I see all these guys, everybody, I know it's been out a while, but I mean, I see all these people that are like level 30s and going above level 30, I'm like, holy freaking crap, it's like, what are they doing, or how are they getting all of this experience right?
They have a lot of spare time.
They really do dedicate themselves to continuously playing. And the reason they make the game feel that way is because in order to achieve legendariness, shall we call it, you have to like really get that reputation out there that he's done hundreds of missions without fail and all that, and that's supposed to be what the represented.
I would get that,
the
but I mean,
long
like,
running.
at least getting up to level 20, you'd think they would at least let you get up to level 20 at least somewhat easily, and then make it go at least.
Yeah, kind of like how World of Warcraft started doing. You can play free up to 20, and it tends to go really quick because they want you to start paying really quick. So they let you blow through the first 20 levels in World of Warcraft now, and you'll just, it just seems like, wow, everybody complains this takes a long time. Correction, it used to take a long time, but now that the first 20 levels are free, they just like, here, everybody gets experience. I'm Oprah handing out experience for the world. So, yeah, they just hand out the experience, and then you hit 20, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, in order to keep playing, now we need you to pay monthly. And now you slow down. And the game's and when the game first came out, level 80 was the big deal. Now we're up to, I think what is it? It's like a level 120 is the cap. With every expansion, they've raised the bar 10. So there was expansion 1, they went up to 90. Expansion 1, 2, they went up to 100. The Panda Bear expansion, I can't ever seem to get that right.
Pandera.
Yeah.
Pandera, yeah.
It was, they didn't give any for
I
that.
heard about that.
And then Cataclysm, they went up 10 more. And then this new one that's fixing to come out, we go up to like 120. So I was like,
So in other words, like
whoa!
Pokemon, where the little cap is 100 or whatever.
Yeah, and I can't wait for the newer Pokemon game that we talked about. What was it, two episodes ago or something like that? Pokemon Tekken Tournament or Poketon or whatever.
Yeah, it's Pokken Tournament. Oh god, yes, I am super excited about that.
And I was
Holy moly!
Yeah, I mean, it's just cool.
Can't wait for that to
remember in the
show.
You're playing the game and you remember how it's like you're just like, God, Pikachu, can't you dodge? And now playing Pokken.
Yeah, the Pokken Tournament.
Pokken Tournament, you'll
they
be
call it.
playing, and it's more like that style. So
Yeah,
they'll go in for an attack, and then you can jump and dodge over them, or you can dodge to the side, flash step around them. And I was like,
it's a different style of fighting
words-
game in this
so in
aspect.
other
It's a
words,
little like
like-
Tekken in its way.
So basically, kind of in a way, it's like what Naruto's fighting mechanic combined with Pokemon, pretty much.
No, Tekken. It's more like Tekken. I think that's why they ended up calling it Pokken, because it has the same sort of fighting style that Tekken does. Because you can dodge and attack, you can attack and you can dodge and all that stuff, and that's what this looks like. And I think that's why they call it Pokken.
is it Bandai or Namco?
Oh
Who
god.
owns Tekken? It's a.
I don't remember.
Is it Capcom?
I think it's Capcom.
No, they own Street Fighter.
No. Yeah, Street Fighter's owned by Capcom. I don't
I think it's
know.
Namco. Or I don't know.
I don't remember.
If you guys know out there, write it in the comments below.
Yeah. If you guys know who know
Yeah,
who
we're American,
owns
so we don't
that
know
right
anything
offhand.
about that except we
My
like
bad.
fighting.
we don't know
people
much about
Tekken.
companies. We
Well,
just know
we-
really cool game.
We just kind of forget on occasion what it is. I don't remember right
Really
offhand.
what?
But yeah,
the
so
only thing we memorize is exactly how we like our hamburgers. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I mean I do. But
okay. But so anyways, aside from Pokken, there is the Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon that's gonna be coming out. The one thing I don't like about it so far is that you don't get Eevee in the selection, and I think that's really sad. I'm really sad about that
I was
because
like, oh.
you can't. Again, you guys can't see it, but I'm wearing my Eeveelution shirt like usual, and I'm
We're
so.
gonna give you a quick preview. Just cover your face
Don't show
for
my
Pete.
face. Well, that's supposed to be.
Sorry about our shy camera woman, but as you can see, she's got her Eevee shirt there and everything. And she's super shy for some silly reason.
Yeah, well, I've been on video before, and I always look terrible. So.
Wait till you're editing
Oh my
this and
God.
you see that. They
Oh
don't hear
God.
what he
So-
said.
Yeah. Oh God.
How about are you guys?
But anyways,
they'll maybe come out with another Star Wars game.
Oh yes, they've the new Star Wars game. I can't believe I forgot to talk about this. The new Star Wars game is
Table 6, Sean Kreider.
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Christopher has the bye.
Oh, is it the Empire one? I've seen. Oh no,
It's
no,
the.
that's
I can't remember the name, and I apologize for that. It's about these twin brothers when they're
Yeah,
growing up.
that's the Fallen Empire.
The Fallen Empire, yes. Fallen Empire, the Old Republic Fallen Empire is fixing to launch. And I thought, oh, the Old Republic, it's the PC version. And then I was doing some digging around, and apparently it's not an expansion. It's a game unto itself based off of Knights of the Old Republic engine. And I was like, if that's true...
And with any
Exciting,
hope,
right?
it'll be an
Because
extremely cool
I
game.
am a big KOTOR fan. I played KOTOR 1, I played KOTOR 2. I did every single decision, every single character, every single class. I love KOTOR, okay? If they make another KOTOR,
but maybe
y'all are
we're
not going to see
lucky.
me for months. I'm just saying.
Okay. Well.
I've seen some playthrough. I've seen somebody playing one of the Knights of the Old Republic. But what I'm hoping is I've seen previews for this, and it looks really cool. And what I'm hoping is it'll be sort of like maybe almost like a Mass Effect kind of thing where you will get choices, and the choices will affect what happens later on. But it'll be a free roaming thing that will hopefully maybe be on all of the current systems like 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Because to me, that would be really cool. It's just like with Destiny.
Sadly, it is restricted to new gen consoles, and that's kind of upsetting. But at the same time, I'm okay with it because those graphics that we see, those are not the PC graphics. Those are the system graphics. I can't imagine how powerful the graphics are going to be when it's on PC. A 360 and a PS3 and all that would not be able to play those kind of graphics. It would burn the chip out.
What about PS4? 'Cause it's supposed to have an even better graphics chip, from what I understand.
Yeah, PS4 and Xbox One that's what they're building it for. And the graphics, I mean, it looks like you're watching a movie. It doesn't look like you're playing a game.
Oh yeah, I've seen games that are like that and everything.
Yeah,
oh
from the
my
cutscenes,
god,
it
they're so
actually
beautiful.
Even though I could tell it was, I could still tell it was like it was still CG. It almost looked as real as that. The only downside is though, I don't like the fact that I'm having to buy a brand new system just to be able to play a new game I really want to play.
The history of the
I hear
gamer,
you there.
You gotta remember the history of the gamer. As 10 years goes by, every time we all eventually have to upgrade in order to keep playing the new stuff. So it sucks and I hate it too. But it's just how it's how corporate America works.
Yeah, it's just like the next thing that I'm going to bring up, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3, hi, woohoo! But anyway, so it's going to be on the PS4, which I was kind of sad about because I've already planned on getting a PS3 at some point. So yeah.
Speaking
but
of Kingdom Hearts,
well, that's the case. I'll get a PS4 and I'll give you my old PS3. How about that?
It's supposed to be on Xbox One too.
Speaking of
you're out no money.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is now released in Japan.
Oh, yes.
It's been released in Japan for a while.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully we'll be getting it in America.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to point out right now, I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, but what they just said right now, I have no clue about.
Kingdom Hearts Key.
And do not diss me. I just don't really look into news all that much. I focus on everything else in my life most of the time. So
he doesn't get a chance to look at the same sort of stuff that the two of us do. I look at stuff too, and when that guy was mentioning it, I was like, yes, Kingdom Hearts Key Unchained. I was like, holy crap, I can't wait for it to come out in America.
It's still in Japanese,
I believe.
But it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out in America someday, soon, hopefully.
Well, since you three know so much about it, how about explaining it to the one guy in the group that doesn't know anything?
Actually, I don't know anything.
I'm terrible at explaining
but
things.
I usually am online 24/7 studying almost anything. And right now, I'm running tabletop games, War Machine Hordes and Wrath of Kings and stuff like that. So a lot of my pull towards video games and card games has been directed towards learning these games because I'm not just playing them. I'm going to be a TO for them. So it's taking a lot of my time, and my family's even chewing me out because I've been staying in my room painting armies and stuff. So yeah. So I just decided today to get out and kind of socialize a little bit. But plus there was supposed to be a tournament today, but apparently in Chattanooga there was one too. So anyways.
Okay. So Kingdom.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the interruption. We ran out of time on the other camera, so...
Yeah, so, again, forgive me. One of these days, I'm going to get something which doesn't have it.
Anyways,
so we were starting to talk about Kingdom Hearts Key, Unchained Key. So, it's based in the Kingdom Hearts world, and, oh God, how do I explain this?
Is it maybe something like the Xenoverse where you get to create your own person? If it is, boss!
You do have that one aspect. I remember you do get to make your own character basically, and you get to run around and stuff. And you can call.
How we get that?
And whoa.
How we get that?
No.
Sorry, everybody. You guys
are going for a ride.
I forgot.
Well, we're just in a situation, so it
I forgot my door tripod today.
mix.
I am so sorry, people. I'm so not disorganized usually.
We got in the
But still.
mix. If anybody gets that reference, please put a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Or a like.
But anyway,
or something, I don't know.
you get to choose your own character. You can even you can call out the other characters from the Kingdom Hearts series as summons, as I understand it. I don't know a whole lot about it still.
Well, no, the thing is like the other characters that were through Kingdom Hearts are cards. They're cards that power up your attack, magic, and other stuff.
Oh, see, that's like summons, basically.
No.
You're summoning them in a way. It may not be the same kind of summon you see in Kingdom Hearts, but it's a summon of
Also,
sorts.
You're going Kamen Rider on someone.
You get to create your own character.
That's what I said.
You get a specific, you have limited things you can do with your character, but
Yeah, but it looks
you won't be
it
able
looks
to
like
make
a
yourself
lot of
look like
fun.
Chevy. I mean,
You can.
But who would
There's
wanna
a
look
whole
like
big
shit?
world and a big story that you can run around and
We'll be
do
right back.
and whatnot.
That was very mean, Thomas.
Oh, like you guys aren't mean to me.
Oh God.
You got a point.
Please excuse us for that.
That may be true,
guy.
but still.
That guy.
That guy. Remember, this is that guy.
Dragon.
Remember.
So what if people know his real name? It's not like I said his last name.
Yeah, well, still,
Popular.
this is the
Last
point
name
of
is that
having
guy,
names
how popular
online, you know, and everything.
That's online. This is YouTube.
It
That
is
guy-
online,
What? Did you say my real name, Joey?
Goober. Anyways, please ignore that for a second. Anyway, so on to the next thing. Kingdom Hearts 3, though. Big Hero 6 has been confirmed as a world. We don't know a whole lot more than that right offhand, but that's the
Basically,
latest thing.
parkour will be really boss.
That's the last.
Big Hero 6 has been theorized and also put towards that it's going to be a sequel to the movie in Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, that's what I've heard. That it's not going to follow the actual movie. It's going to be like it's going to start right after the movie. That's how Kingdom Hearts, the Big Hero 6 in Kingdom Hearts is going to function.
And
I watched, I think it was.
I'm thinking here, are they going to do that to all the worlds?
What's his name? Gamer.
Chevy.
What is his name?
I don't know what to say.
I was wondering.
I forgot my line.
He's lost in a fog.
I was wondering if they were going to do that to all the worlds, which would be very, very interesting.
But yeah, another thing about the old worlds that do return, they will have completely different maps. So, for instance, if Twilight Town were to come up, it would not have the same map that you've seen in previous games. It would
I'm
have a
pretty
completely
sure
different
Twilight
map.
Town is going to be there. I mean, the world.
I'm saying for instance, because I don't know, we don't know all the different
The
worlds that are
world
going to be there.
in between is such an important part of Kingdom Hearts right now.
Yeah.
So I believe
Twilight Town's
that
not in the realm in between, though.
Twilight Town is in the realm between.
I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. I just want to do Digimon World. I just want one so bad.
All right, Castle Oblivion, Twilight Town, and the world that never was are in between. What's in the light is
Like all the others, pretty much.
Disney Castle.
Castle Oblivion and the world that never was are both in the darkness. Twilight Town is in the realm of light.
Hence why
It's in
called.
between. It's closer to the realm of the light, but
It's more in the realm of light, but it is somewhat
Well,
close
see,
to the
the
realm
reason
of
it's called
darkness.
Twilight Town, I would think, is because it's kind of in between. Because you have the light and then you have the darkness. And what
Well, you know,
happens
the
when
only
the sun starts going down? You get twilight, or you get dusk, depending
It's in
on
between.
which
Well,
time.
the thing is, though, the only time
Exactly.
you ever see like actually any actual darkness connected to Twilight Town, though,
Charm.
is
Tween. It's a
is
tween where
when
the
you go
trolls live.
into the coded Twilight Town and find the portal to darkness. That's the only other point in time. Other than that, it's just a regular old town.
Yeah, well,
Pretty much.
Anyway,
It's
so
very important
Big
to the
Hero
story.
6 has been confirmed as a world, and it will have, from what we understand, it won't go through the movie itself. It will actually start at the end of the movie. And then that's about all we really know at this point in time.
I'm your personal healthcare assistant.
Baymax, don't you love him?
Hi, Baymax.
I'm
Hello.
Baymax, no!
That's good.
You died, but then you came back alive.
I'm trying to remember that guy that told me about it. Scheme.
I haven't seen that movie.
Scheme.
That sounds
Oh
funny.
God. I'm
Not
trying to
seen
remember.
Big Hero
He calls himself Cynical, but
It's good.
his channel's a different name. And he's the one who gave me that information.
Well, you can look
Can't
up
buy
on
movies.
YouTube.
Lost cable. Lost internet.
You can look up.
You had, but you
Yeah, lost internet. You can look it up.
shut down.
Well, you have internet now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi.
You said you've been
So let's see. Aside from that,
Oh, my phone. Yeah,
there are
my phone.
a lot of
If I
new
have high
things
speed, I can do it.
that are going to be in it.
It'll buffer for like 20 minutes to load like 15 seconds.
And so there's talk about what kind of enemies are we going to see. We're going to see the Heartless, we think for sure. We might see the Unversed possibly, and maybe a Dream Eater possibly.
No, they've been saying that there's an extra enemy. I don't know what it's going to be, but they've been saying that there is going to be a new type of enemy. Have no idea what it's going to be. It might be a Heartless or in an Unversed classification, but it's going to be an enemy that we've never seen before.
Well, let's see. We've got the Nobodies, which are basically the heart who are basically the body and souls of people who have become heartless. So the Heartless are basically the embodiment of darkness in people's hearts. Mm-hmm. The Nobodies are what's left over that gains a will of its own.
No, it's their body.
Basically, it's a person.
It's the empty shell. Body, and
nobody.
Heartless are their heart, and then you got.
It depends
that's why.
on
But that's
how
why
it
when you
is.
defeat a Heartless and well, I don't know if you have to beat a Heartless as well, but yeah. The weird thing
Nobody is the embodiment of someone who has a strong heart, but their heart was taken away, and that's how they.
And how strong the heart was.
Because
the other thing.
Xehanort, in order to go back in time, ditched his body.
Yeah.
That means Xemnas.
Yes.
And when he ditched his body, he became Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. Went back in time to tell his younger self, and then gave him the power to time travel. Which a bunch of weird stuff happened. I'm really not in the mood to explain the
overly complicated mechanics of
3D.
Now,
arts.
Oddly enough, though, throughout the series, you actually get to fight two different versions of. You actually get to fight a version of Xehanort and young Xehanort, or Xemnas and young Xehanort. You actually get to fight Xemnas for the first time ever in a secret part of Hollow Bastion and Kingdom Hearts remix.
Well, it's not really secret. It's where you face Maleficent, I believe.
Well, he's a secret boss that was added in with the final mix for Kingdom Hearts 1. And the second time you get to fight an incarnation of Xehanort is young Xehanort in the Land of Departure in Birth by Sleep. From what I've seen, though, I don't know if it's for all storylines, but I do know it is in Vince's timeline. But yeah, you will fight. So that's 2 times you meet him. And if I'm thinking right, the first time we ever actually see one incarnation of Xehanort is when Sora sees the strange hooded figure. Basically that's the ghost.
The brown coated.
The brown cloaked
that
ghost
is
thing.
Xehanort. That is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
What are you talking about? That was me.
He ditched his body and went back in time, and then he told his young self to collect all his forms, and then he went on to Kingdom Hearts 1 to create the new vessel, which was Riku. But he couldn't turn Riku.
But as we all know, Riku is a bad A dude, and he basically said, "Screw you, Xehanort," and pretty much just kicked him out of his body. Well, except for the part where he sort of took on that power, but then he gets saved.
It was one of those things where he agreed to it originally, which you might say is stupid, but nonetheless, he agreed to it originally, but then realized that it was the wrong thing to do, and so he did his best to kick him out, but couldn't get rid of him entirely for a while.
Yeah, he was somewhat in his heart.
And then finally he managed to,
that was in 2.
Finally get rid of him.
But if
entirely.
you think about it, though, it wasn't Riku was able to resist the influence of Xehanort and everything. He took on the form of Ansem, as he was known.
Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
But in the end, he still, due to his resistance, the giant explosion from Ansem the Wise's heart machine caused pretty much all of that to go out of him. Power of the Darkness stayed, but he didn't have to worry about Ansem anymore.
Then at the end of it,
actually, he couldn't use the Power of Darkness anymore. Remember?
He could.
He tried to call forth the thing like he did before, and he couldn't use it anymore. It's because he no longer belonged in the darkness.
Well, there is that, but let's not forget his Keyblade is still technically a dark Keyblade. He just can't use.
No, it's the Way to Dawn. It's
the Way to Dawn, and you could say
it's not a dark Keyblade. It's not a light Keyblade, but it's not a dark Keyblade. It's more like
a Twilight Keyblade.
Kind of like a little mix of both, I think. So
in a way it is, but I would say base is
it doesn't look like a Dark Keyblade, but it's more based as a Dark Keyblade. It just gained that form because of the way Riku's heart kind of was. Basically it showed like even though basically
I think he
basically
had the
showed
ability
it
to hold
was
the Keyblade the whole time in 2, but not the whole time in 358.
okay. Here's how it works. As everybody speculated, Riku was actually an original. He's actually an original Keyblade wielder.
Well,
due to Terra going to Destiny
original.
Islands, and Oath actually
He was
completed.
the destined Keyblade. He was
No.
meant to hold the
Yeah,
Kingdom.
he was the one that was.
No, he was not destined. Here's the thing.
No, actually,
what
yeah,
happened
he
was
He was destined by Terra.
Yeah, because Terra went
Terra
back
did the right of
and-
succession.
Yeah.
Other than that, Riku was not actually fated to have it originally. He only
apparently
gained the
was.
ability to because Terra
Well,
actually
anyways, after
completed the
that,
succession.
after that, the Kingdom Key was meant to go to him, but he took the darkness.
Yeah,
The
he took
only-
the darkness and then
Well-
Keyblade.
One way that Sora, one of the 2 ways that Sora can hold the Kingdom Key is one, he touched Riku's light before he went down into the darkness. So he gained the ability to hold the key, but
No,
Sora-
he's
that has
able to
nothing to
keep
do with-
the Keyblade because of
Okay,
Ventus.
okay.
That's the reason he
It's
can
just-
use the Keyblades because of Ventus.
The reason Sora was able
Roxas
now
and-
whether
as we
now
know
we
in
don't know
Kingdom
if like
Hearts
the
2.
actual Kingdom Key that we all
Spoilers
know.
in case you all didn't know this. Spoilers.
All we know about the Kingdom Key, there's no telling if
Kingdom Hearts
it'll
is
be
like,
that for
15
Riku or
years old.
Sora.
There's still
But
plenty of people who
basically-
probably don't know though. I
Hey-
didn't know a lot of this stuff, prior to like some years ago or whatever.
There's no,
You gotta do
there's
your
no
research.
telling
You
what.
gotta get, like,
But anyway,
really
there's no
into it,
telling
like,
what.
Bottom line
Some
is,
people
bottom
don't
line
know.
is, we got a lot of games coming out here soon. This is a very big deal. I've been sitting over here for like, you've seen me sitting over here for like 30 years now. Anyway, so
Okay, well, one last thing before we go off. I don't know how many people know about this, but I am personally super excited about this game. It's coming out next month along with Yoshi's Yoshi's Woolly World, and I'm super excited about it. It's called Tales of Zestiria. It's the latest game in the Tales of series. It's for the PS3 and the PS4. I mean the PS3 version, of course. And hopefully all the DLC that they've talked about for if you pre-order on Amazon will work as well for the GameStop version that I'm getting. So I'm super excited. I'll watch
looks
somebody
pretty
play the
good.
Japanese
I'm
version. It's
not-
fantastic looking.
I've not played the Tales games, but I did catch a glimpse of that one, and it looks pretty good. I like the way it looks.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous,
that
and
like
the
Tales of
story's
Symphonia?
so cool. From what I can tell of it, at
Is that like
least.
Tales of Symphonia?
No. Tales of Zestiria. It's in the same branch though. Tales of Symphonia. It's a Tales of game. It's the latest one. Go look it up. Go check out
Tales of the
Scirocco.
Abyss? A bit Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah, it's in the same.
Dang it, Chevy, you got me doing it now.
It's in the same. It's in the same line.
The Pablos. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, it's in the same. It's in the same line. Go check out Scirocco on YouTube. He plays the Japanese version, and it is fantastic. The game's beautiful. The story's amazing from what I've been able to tell, because I don't speak enough Japanese to be able to tell for certain. But yeah, it's gorgeous. The visuals are gorgeous. The acting is great. I hope it's as great in the English version. I can't wait to see someone actually play it. And we should really go ahead and just call it off, because I don't know how long this device actually has for
let's
this.
just
so-
close it.
Another thing before we go, one thing I am super psyched about coming out is finally the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's Final
God!
Fantasy
Yes,
VII remake.
right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Well, we will talk some more about all this stuff on a future video.
At the end of the day,
until
when the sword
until
drops,
next.
the
Until,
handle hits the ground. If anybody gets that reference, feel a night.
then give a thumbs up, please.
Anyways,
Here we go.
we have to go. I am that guy. That is Nico, Dragoon Blade X, and Chevy signing off.
Catch you on the flip side, guys.
Hey guys.